hello. You know, we knew this would happen, once the Democrats come into power in the House of Representatives. It's going to be quiet. It's going to be boring. I mean, nothing exciting. No, there won't be any question. It'll just be, more boring congressional hearings. So, gosh, I mean, it's like I don't have anything to read on. Like, oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, if I really dig down deep, maybe, might be worth asking, is Trump going to declare martial law? Is Trump going to declare a national emergency and in doing so put in place either a calling? Well, that would pull all kinds of powers to him. Others are just flat out calling it martial law, which is different, but okay. So, and even Kevin McCarthy, who, don't even get me started on Kevin McCarthy. Did you see the video of his face when Trump said that? I mean, even he was like, what? I mean, seriously, it was a what the heck face. An absolute what? So, Trump, you're gonna declare a state of emergency. The Ann Coulter emergency, the Rush Limbaugh conundrum. I must seize power for the ratings. Trumpy, Trumpy, Trumpy. I will declare a national emergency. And his, did you even know there was a Pentagon Chief of Staff? Because the Pentagon Chief of Staff just resigned after Trump said that. Trump's scared. That's Mueller, and Trump's scared. That's also the military, and the military is looking at him like, what the heck? Seriously, this is a what the heck face. I don't know if you can see it. There you go. That's a what the heck face. In the past, he has said so many stupid things, mostly on Twitter, and only his most blind and obedient followers listen. The border. That's the card for the border. People crossing the border. Yeah, they look really dangerous, don't they? Just shocking. Base of the reading. Well, they're looking for work and hope. The people crossing the border are looking for work and hope. We know that. There are very few who are criminals or anything really nasty. I mean, there are some drug dealers, but so many of them are just families. Scared families. And Trump is making them out to be, it's the worst thing ever, it's the blackest night of nights, it's the most awful. I mean, you can even just see the difference in the symbolism. Oh, it's the worst, when we're all gonna die in our beds. Well, that's not a card of martial law. That is not a card of emergency powers. That is a card of Democrats and Republicans getting together and saying, okay, we're gonna do our thing. But he's still gonna force people to go away. Or, okay, you're already doing that, you cold-hearted. Insert long list of swear words here. Home environment. It's not about security. We know it's racism. It's about Trump thinking that people who are not Caucasian are less than, that they're somehow subhuman or they're just not as good, which is garbage, and that is the nicest word I can use for that theory. He's hoping he can make his base afraid. Continue to make his base afraid. They're coming for your jobs. They're going to do the most awful things. They're going to break in and redecorate with cafe curtains. I mean, it's just... They're going to take your commemorative cold Trump plates. Brought to you by the Franklin Mint. What other people see? A bunch of people who are hurt. Just looking at that, looking at the barrier, looking at America, wondering if there could be something better there where they're not terrified for their lives. And that perhaps they can get asylum and have a chance to just live. Final outcome. Message for you, sir. Well, the good news is these are not cards of Trump playing general. I'm declaring a national emergency. I must have all the power. No, this is the Democrats and Republicans pulling together. This is Trump. You know, this is sort of wall-ish, but it's not really effective. It's not really. There's not much of it. You know what I mean? And it's in a boat. It's like it's just weird. And the final outcome is international issues. Probably that feels a little bit like requests for information from various committees and whatever. And it's this, the concept will just die the death. Die the death of Trump's stupidity. So, well, according to this, yeah, it's not going to happen, and it would not go well if he tried. All right, well, that's what I'm getting for that, so do not worry, at least according to the cards. Check and see what other readers are saying. But I think we'll be, on this count, we're going to be okay, all right? And thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.